Bad and the Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a general reading for the sign of Gemini. And before I begin, I just wanted to say it is Dr. Martin Luther King Day, and in remembrance of him, I would like to give a moment of silence to all of our brothers and sisters who have sacrificed for our current generation through through voting, through peaceful protests, and many other acts of courage. So Dr. Martin Luther King is certainly one of the most inspiring people I've ever read about, although I never met him in person, and someone that I hold very dearly in my heart. And we have a long way to come as a country in terms of in terms of racism, in terms of our ability to accept each other as humans. And in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Day, I'd like to just give a moment of silence to our brothers and sisters who have fought and possibly lost their lives along the way. So just a moment of silence, please. All right, and one thing I wanted to mention is I really appreciate the comments that you guys have been leaving me. I've recently just gotten so much positive feedback, and through emails and the private readings that you've allowed me to do. And I want to extend my gratitude, and I want to let you know that your comments and your feedback are so awesome, and the reason why I continue doing this. I love reading cards, I love tarot in general, but it's through YouTube I've been able to connect with a lot more people. And you know, if you want to fast forward past this part, I totally understand, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for your continued support. And I know this reading is coming out a little bit late today. It's actually below zero where I live right now in the Midwest, and our pipes have frozen. So I spent a great deal of time waiting for that to come back on, waiting for our pipes to start working, and we haven't had running water the last day or so because the pipes have been frozen. So it's been kind of crazy. But I just want to say thank you for your patience, your support, and I know you guys look forward to the readings, and I do try and get them out there as fast as I can. Currently working on a way to get the HD quality video uploaded faster, because my issue right now is the file sizes are so large. I have to find a way to compress them, and I don't actually have the compression software on my computer. My boyfriend does, so I'd have to have him compress them, which I haven't really explored that avenue yet. So it does take quite a lot of time to upload the large files because they're HD quality. So I'm looking at a way to do that faster, and I know that it'll allow me to get more videos out because it's just been a bit slow. I know people have been asking about where's Capricorn, where's Virgo, and they are coming out. They are going to come out. I do try to get all the signs out. I'm not purposely in any way, trying to not do any one sign. It's just it's technical stuff right now, and just little things like that. So also one thing that I wanted to start doing with my channel is I want to do shout outs to tarot readers that I have come across that I think are inspiring and worth checking out. YouTube is a great place for discovering new things, and I'm sure people have stumbled across my channel because they've watched other people's tarot readings. So as common courtesy, as just kind of passing it along, I wanted to do some shout outs to some readers that I really enjoy watching, and maybe you will be interested in watching too. Recently, I'm just going to name a few here. Check out Lauren K. That's L-O-R-E-N-K. She does Lenormand spreads. She's been doing Grand Tableau spreads using Lenormand cards, which are a little bit different than the tarot cards because I think there's only 36 or something or so of them. But she's a fantastic reader, and I think what she does really well is she really zooms in on the energies that are going on for each sign in kind of a very personal way, and she usually hits the nail right on the head. So if you're looking for someone that can do like a really good overall reading for the month, I think she's going to start doing grand tableaus for every sign once a month, because currently she's doing them twice a month, which like for me is a lot, but it's worth checking her out. Again, that's Lauren K. And then the other person that I wanted to mention, let's see, there's so many here that I have subscribed to, but check out Kala's Bliss. That's K-A-L-A-S-B-L-I-S-S, Kala's Bliss, one word. And she does love strategy readings, and as someone that can really do great love readings for you, I find it hard to find someone that can do a good love reading, and she does these love strategy readings. And she also uses Doreen Virtue's oracle cards, the romance ones. So she has several different readings she'll do, but her love strategy readings are worth checking out. Let me see if I can name. Oh, and also she's very sweet. She's got a wonderful energy about her. I think she also has these cool cards where they're called 101 asanas. And at the end of her love strategy readings, I think she offers a yoga pose to help with whatever your blockages are. So if you guys are into doing yoga or any kind of energy work, those are really helpful and also insightful and just really cool cards to look at. So check her out. That's Kala's Bliss. Who else? I know that there was one more here. Let's see if I can pull her up. Is it Soulspan Creations? Oh yeah, Soulspan Creations, Crystal Wind. So check out Soulspan Creations, Crystal Wind. It's Soulspan, one word, Creations. And she does tea leaf readings and tarot readings together. And she's fantastic. I mean, she's got such an interesting way of doing the readings. She also incorporates crystals. So I really highly recommend this person for her tea leaf readings and her tarot readings. She's very wise old soul. Not old as in like elderly, but like old as in like wise, like very, very knowledgeable. She really knows her stuff. And the tea leaf readings are so incredible. I mean, I am just blown away by them. I mean, my imagination she really ignites something inside me. So I would check her out. That's Soulspan Creations. All right, so I'm going to get on with your reading. Sorry for that spiel. Gemini, I know you've been waiting for this, so I will go ahead and start. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to continue shuffling on camera. This is going to be a mid-January reading for the sign of Gemini. And I have been getting some cards jump out at me. That was the Empress. Okay. Spirit is communicating with me, so I know I'm on the right track here. Just get the Ace of Wands. Some passionate stuff going on here, Gemini. Definitely some love, romance. I'm getting new flame or passion, creativity. Spirit, what are the messages for Gemini for mid-January? Now, this reading is a general reading, and it will focus on the past, the present, and the future, Gemini. So at the moment you view this reading will be your present situation, okay? It also depends on when your birth date falls, so maybe you will resonate more with the first two rows is something that happened recently, and then the last row would be like more like next week. So it really just depends when your birthday falls, and when you view this reading will be your present. Spirit, what are the messages for Gemini? Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. Messages for Gemini Spirit, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. What are the messages, Spirit? Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. I'm being guided to do one more cut here. Spirit, what are the messages for Gemini for the month of January? This is their mid-month reading. What are the messages and energies for Gemini? We start off with Justice reversed in the past position. With the Nine of Cups. The Star reversed. The King of Cups. With the Chariot. In your present, you have the Sun. The Five of Pentacles reversed. The Four of Cups reversed. The Knight of Swords with the Empress reversed. In the future, you have the Ten of Cups. I'll move the cards in a minute. The Devil reversed. Strength. Judgment reversed. Your outcome card is the Five of Swords reversed. Okay. So quite a lot of interesting energies going on here. It looks like a good mix of dark and light. Certainly some very bright cards here. Some happy moments. I definitely see happy moments. And I also see you possibly, you know, doubting yourself a little bit, Gemini. You need to have more faith in yourself. Definitely. We start off with Justice in reverse. So this falls in your recent past. So this could have been of the last over the last 2 weeks. And just as I say that, I'm having issues getting the words out. So there may have been I am getting problems speaking your truth, some issue with truth. Justice reverse does talk about something that happened to you that you considered a personal injustice. And I feel like it has something to do with speech. Something someone said or did not say to you. And this can also be something in the courts that you didn't win, didn't fall favorably on you. And Justice does talk about bad karma. So you had some karma that came back to you, Gemini. I'm not saying it's all bad, but you know, with Justice reverse, it's sort of the universe's way of evening out the scales. So eventually this card will be upright for you, but in the recent past, something did not happen favorably for you. It was unjust. It was a perceived injustice. But you have the Nine of Cups, so it seems like while this wasn't fair or didn't seem fair to you, you're reasonably satisfied. I actually see you here celebrating. You were celebrating about something. You were perhaps happy about something. Now, the Nine of Cups just talk about personal satisfaction. It can also talk about smugness or hedonistic pleasures. You may have just been enjoying a good time, or just been, you may have had a night out with someone, gone out, had fun. Quite a lot of personal satisfaction there. However, it did leave you feeling kind of hopeless. The star reverse does talk about hopelessness, and it can also mean that you're optimistic, but you aren't taking the steps towards that you need to take in order to fulfill your vision. Still a very good card. In the recent past, it just speaks to feeling hopeless about something or someone. And I do have a character here, the King of Cups. He is going to be someone who's very open-hearted to you, generous, emotionally. He'll be polite. He would have been polite to you. He would have been very, come across as an emotionally stable person. And if not a water sign, well, water signs would be Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. He may have water sign in his chart. Then he would take on the characteristics of the King of Cups, who, like I said, is a very, one of the most emotional one of the most emotional characters. He really understands his emotions. He really opens up. He's a very generous person. He'll likely be there for you in your time of need. But I do see this person moving forward or traveling very fast. I see this person traveling either to you, or this person very much has the reins. This person is very much in control, or understands their emotions and is balancing their emotions. I do see travel indicated by this person, so this person may have been traveling to see you, or traveling away from you, or just moving forward in their life somehow. However, this is an energy in your past. So going into your present, Gemini, you do have the Sun card. So I do see that you've been very much able to accept yourself. I see clarity. I see happiness, possibly sharing good times with another person. Very uplifting, positive energy. Speaks to embracing your inner child. Happiness certainly radiates warmth, sunshine. Sun may also be in your sign, Gemini. I sometimes get that. Sun may be shining favorably as a planet in your houses, in your chart. And I see that if you were going through some hard times financially, that those times will be coming to an end. If you are feeling separate from this person or a person, I see that that gap will be closing. I feel overall this card is more positive than anything when it is reversed than when it is upright. So still as a 5, there is instability. So it does lean towards welcoming the thoughts of someone back into your life, or coming out of a place of poverty. The poverty can be spiritual poverty, or it can be financial poverty. So there is a change. I see a shift in maybe your mindset about someone or something, or even in terms of the material world. It's not such a cold, hard place. It doesn't have to be such a cold, hard place. And also with the 4 of Cups reversed, I do see you feeling a bit restless about something this week or in the present. The 4 of Cups just talk about restlessness or a breakthrough. Perhaps you were feeling like you had withdrawn from some situation for a great period of time. I do see you kind of feeling restless and looking for a sign or waiting on something. It feels as though with underneath the star reverse that you are feeling hopeless or restless or waiting on a sign. And we have a knight coming into the picture. The Knight of Swords. Being that you are the air sign here, Gemini, I can only suspect that this is you. And I do see you moving very fast towards some goal. I do see a quick speech. I do see events happening quickly. This is a very goal-driven card. It speaks to, you know, someone who doesn't have, I don't have time for this, I'm just moving forward. I do see you moving forward very fast on some issue or some very goal-directed activity. It could be you chasing after someone or you chasing after something. It could be you moving fast towards a specific goal. I do see impatience here, characterized by the Knight of Swords, but with the Empress reversed, I see you impatient and also really, I don't see you being very open to love at this time. I feel that you maybe have other things that you are interested in. The Empress reverse can talk about fertility issues or not just fertility, but there may be a sense that you're maybe don't care as much as, not that you're uncaring, but there is an impatience and a hastiness, a hasty energy that I'm getting from these two cards. It seems as though maybe you've just been restless and waiting for something to happen for so long that you're just ready to move forward at this point. I do see you moving forward, but I don't see that you're really open for love at the end of this week, or that you even really care. It's almost like I just see goal-directed activity. I see just trying to move on, or if not move on, move forward as fast as possible. And I don't see love or affection being very much part of that picture. I hate to say that. However, going into the future, you do have the Ten of Cups. So I see that you're going to be extremely happy with whatever result this is. I see that you will be sharing some special times with someone at the end of the month, or even next week. I see contentment. The ultimate happiness is the Ten of Cups. I do see protection with this person, protection in terms of your love being protected by this divine Rainbow of Cups. I even possibly see wedding bells ringing. I mean, it's just a beautiful card. And it is underneath the sun in the distance here. So I feel like whatever it is you're after here, even if it's not done with a very caring touch, it does get you the Ten of Cups. So you do move from the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups. Here you're just mostly satisfied. Here you're just extremely happy with whatever the goal-directed activity was. And I see with the Devil reversed that you are able to break free of some attachment or something that has limited you in the past. Could be an addictive behavior, such as smoking or drugs or sex, or someone that brings out those qualities in you. I do see a broken agreement here, or breaking through attachments. If not that, next to the Ten of Cups, I see it's more than just physical for you. It's just you love this person, or you are very happy, you just want to be happy. It's not just about the physical. And with the Strength card, I do see you being very confident and strong in your position. I do see you taming the beast. The beast being anything that has the potential to break your confidence. You do it gently, and you do it just with the right touch. So I'm even prone to say here that there is some kind of lust or some kind of situation here that has moved you. I do see physical relationship, but I also see romantic relationship, like happiness here. So I see all of these factors. I see true happiness. I see not just a physical relationship. Well, I see both. I see a physical relationship, but I also see the ability to detach yourself from just the physical aspect and to move on to something greater. With the last card in the reading being Judgment reversed, I do see that there's the decision that's made very hastily. I see also that maybe not everything has come out of the woodwork. There may be things that have yet to be released from your past. A decision also is in the works, but it's not completely there. It's almost like you, and being that this is a major arcana, it is a big energy here. I feel that you are weighing some decision in your mind, and I don't feel that it's all been resolved just yet. I feel that there are things that have yet to be resolved. So just be careful about moving too quickly on a decision or making a decision in haste. Your outcome card is the Five of Swords reversed. So I do see an end to conflict if you were in conflict with someone. I do see an end to an argument. I do see that you've withdrawn from some battle. It wasn't worth your time. I don't see like you really wanting to engage in it anymore. And so let's just say that the cards are left on the table and you either walk away or you are happy to let the argument drop the argument if there was one, or drop the conflict. So I know it's kind of an ambiguous outcome, but what I am seeing here is that there is nothing to argue about anymore. There is no conflict. But with the reversals, it could also mean blocked energy here. So there's something that you're maybe just putting off. It seems like maybe you're avoiding some situation or walking away from making any more conflict for yourself. And so with the Judgment in reverse, it feels as though this decision is incomplete. There's still maybe something that's not been quite resolved yet for you, Gemini. It just feels unresolved. Although I do see a great amount of happiness in your life right now. Be careful about being too hasty or moving too quickly. You know, if this is a relationship or if this is a situation where you have to weigh things carefully in your mind. You know, the past is there to remind you of what you don't want. And it won't necessarily repeat itself, but you certainly have learned a great deal from your past. So don't make any hasty judgments, or don't feel pressure to. Maybe walking away and giving your partner some space, or if you're single, maybe just walking away from the argument is the right thing to do, so that you can, you know, really think about what it is that you want next for yourself. Let's see what the Oracle of the Mermaids have for your guidance this month. I am looking for spiritual guidance for Gemini for the month of January. I'm calling on all my Gemini spirit guides. Please feel free to chime in on what does Gemini need to know regarding their spiritual development this month. Please show us a card that will help guide Gemini on their path forward, that will resonate with my Geminis and this reading. Let's see what comes out. Okay, and you do have Contromancy, Seashell Divination, Wisdom of Shells. And that is card 32. Just as crystals hold energies and messages for us, so too do these beautiful living homes and structures of the sea creatures. Each creature resonates with a particular energy, and by connecting with their shell, holding it, feeling its qualities and understanding its connections, we can begin to heal a part of ourselves. And while we are all perfect and unique expressions of the God and Goddess of nature herself, we are also beautiful works in progress. Messages and healings from the natural world are empowering and freely available to us all. Take a walk by the shoreline and do a cleanup of any plastic or human debris you find. And once this offering is made, take another walk, this time with the intent to receive a message from the Sea Mother and the mermaids via a shell. Hold it and see what it has to say to you. And you may wish to return it to the shore with thanks for its energy, blessings, and message, instead of claiming it. You do not need to possess everything. So, just a nice exercise there in listening to the healing messages of nature, taking a walk, finding messages in nature around us. Can be a very rewarding experience, and learning from nature, letting go, not needing to possess things, not needing to hold on to people, but also recognizing that we have a lot of things we can learn from those things, from those people. Those are some of the messages I do get from this card. I find this card to resonate. Yes, I do find it to resonate with your reading. I find it complements your reading. So while not all of us have the pleasure and ability to live close to the seashore, taking a walk in nature is definitely an excellent way to ground your energy. And I often do find that there are messages that come while we're doing a walking meditation. So if I were to prescribe actually, along with this message, a meditation, it would be a walking meditation out in nature, whereby you clear your mind and find the messages in nature around you. And I guarantee you there's going to be something there for you that you may not have been aware of that will enlighten you to some aspect of your life. Learn what you can and leave the nature where you find it. And let me know how that goes. Let me know what messages you receive. Well, Gemini, I want to thank you so much for joining me for your mid-January reading. And please, if you have a chance, check out your love forecast. That will be good up until hopefully February. So have a look at that. And thank you so much for watching. I know I've gone over on time a little bit here, but I want to thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing. Hit the like button if you like this reading. And also, I am doing private readings, so check out the description below the video for more information on how to set up a private reading with me. Love and light.